Hello everyone, welcome all of you. I am Krishna Singh Rajput and this is going to be an introductory session to optical instrumentation. And before we proceed further in terms of GATE syllabus, first let us have a little understanding of history of optics, because sometimes it is quite possible that the question might be asked from the basic part as well. So, and also being an instrumentation engineer, and if you are taking the specialization in optical, or you wish to know about the optical instrumentation, you should have the little idea about the history of it. So the optic term in the optical is completely related to light, and behind the complete invention of the theory, we have three particular scientists. So the first one was Newton, which gave the corpuscular theory of light, so which states that light is made up of small discrete particles called corpuscles. So what Newton has done, it has done the Newton's rings experiment. So he has incidented light on one optical object. So the light is getting reflected from here, from the surface of optical object, and and also it is getting reflected inside the optical object, and at the inner surface of optical object we are going to have the total internal reflection. So three things are happening at the simultaneously. So we are going to have a reflection at surface number 1, and also the refraction at the surface number 1 itself, because the light which is just simply getting reflected, that is known as reflection, and if the light is entering inside the optical object, so that is going to call as refraction. And at this particular point number 3, we are going to feel the total internal reflection. So these two waves coming out of the optical object, one is reflected and another one is total internally reflected. So we are going to have the pattern something called Newton's ring. So based on that, it was concluded that light is made up of discrete particles, and those particles are called as corpuscles. And based on the Newton's ring experiment, we have three phenomena: reflection, refraction, and total internal reflection. So this particular total internal reflection is going to be the basics of our fiber optics. So, and moving further, after Newton's, the second scientist which did a study on like property of light, so he was T. Young's. So his experiment name was Young's double slit experiment. So based on Young's double slit experiment, he was able to give the conclusion that light is a wave. So we already know about the Young's double slit experiment. So we have a source over here, and based on the two windows in a windows, those are called as slits. So based on two slits, we are going to have the double slit experiment, and we are going to form one pattern on the screen which is have some distance from the two slits. So we are going to have the dark and bright fringes. So based on this experiment, we had the nature of light as wave. So, and based on that, we have diffraction and interference, because uh, if the optical part difference is multiple of lambda by 2, we are going to have dark fringe, and if the optical part difference is multiple of lambda, then we are going to have bright fringe. So this was the conclusion of this experiment was light is a wave, and we have the phenomenon as interference. So based on this particular phenomenon, we are going to study about the interferometers. And moving further, the third scientist, Albert Einstein, has the they gave the discovery of law of photoelectric effect. So based on the law of photoelectric effect, it was proven that light is made up of particle as well as the it has the properties of wave. So from Newton we had the light as a particle, and from Young's we has the light as a wave. But from the Albert Einstein, we have the conclusion that it has the nature of particle as well as wave. So light is going to be having the dual nature. So based on that, we had another effect known as photoelectric effect or polarization. So based on this, we are going to study photo detectors. So this was the like little introduction to history of optical development, and having understood this, we'll try to discuss what are all the topics we are going to study in GATE point of view. Having understood about the history of optical domain, now let us focus on what are all the topic which we are going to discuss from GATE point of view. And sometimes it is a typical syllabus of semester examinations in institutes as well. So as we discussed the properties of light, that it is going to be a wave as well as it is going to be a particle, right? So before making use of those properties, we first need to generate the light also. So for that purpose, we are going to have the study of optical sources, and in the optical sources we are going to have discussion on LED and laser. So LED is nothing but light emitting diode, and laser is light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. So we are going to have the detailed discussion on both of them. And moving to the second topic, we are going to have the optical detectors, because once we are generating the light, and if we are making use of it in the industrial point of view, so we are going to analyze it also. So for that we need to have the optical detectors. So in the case of optical detector, we are going to have the look of photo detector, light dependent resistors, and the squalo detectors, and the characteristics of them. So these three are going to be main topic in the optical detector part. And moving further, in the case of optical fiber sensing, as I mentioned that the basics of optical fiber sensing is going to be the total internal reflection. So first we need to have the basic understanding of ray theory, so where we will be discussing about refraction, reflection, and also the total internal reflection. And optical fibers are going to be based on total internal reflection, and we are going to have the look of single mode and multi-mode optical fibers. And also in them we are going to have two varieties, that they can be of step index type or graded index type. So detailed analysis we are going to have in the basics of fiber optic sensing. And then proceeding further, we had the discussion of the property of interference. So based on that we are going to have analysis of interferometers, and this particular term is newly added, that we should have the understanding of interferometers in application of metrology. So what does it mean by metrology? Metrology is nothing but it is a science and system of weight and measure. So even in that also weight and measure is going to be the predominant one. So in the case of measure, we are going to have the measurement of length, height, width, and diameter of the object. So in the optical fiber point of view, interferometers point of view, what exactly we are going to focus on, because if the measure is of 10 to the power minus 4 meter level, so we are going to have rules, dividers, and calipers. So and in the case of 10 to the power minus 6 meter, we are going to have micrometers or microscope. And if the dimension which we wish to measure are of 10 to the power minus 9 order, we are having the comparators. But what if we have the we wish to measure the dimensions in terms of fraction of wavelength? So that is going to be very lower one, nanometers or picometers we are going to have. So in that case we need to have the interferometers with lasers. So this particular part we have to study in the interferometers in the application in metrology. So this is going to be our main focus. And moving further, we had ultraviolet visible spectrometer and mass spectrometer. So what they are going to do, because the spectroscopy is nothing but study of interaction of matter with electromagnetic radiation. So this is something this is a part of analytical instrumentation, where we are going to interact the radiation with the matter, and based on the which particular wavelength is going to absorb, so we are going to bring the conclusion out of it, that what is the composition of mixture which we wish to measure. So in that manner we are going to have the understanding of ultraviolet visible spectrometer and mass spectrometer. Even though spectroscopy is also very vast field, but we are going to focus from GATE point of view mainly to spectrometers. So this is the complete the understanding of the 5 topics which we are going to study in the GATE syllabus. So that's all for this particular session, and we are going to start all the topics in the detailed manner in the upcoming sessions. So if you have any doubt, you are free to ask in the comment section. Thank you.